Good morning, everyone. It is second period at KIT Tbt English 4C, last class before our final test. Few things that we have to go over, so let's get started. Okay, you have two textbook task answers. One of them is for class 14, which was the last class that we did. You can already access that. That was available from January 31st. This textbook task answer is for this week's homework. This is number 15 in class number 15. But the textbook task answers are in the same spot. It won't be available until after Sunday. That'll be Sunday, sorry. Won't be available until after Sunday, but please make sure that you give this a little bit of time. February 12th, when it's available, is 3 days away from the final test. So that's enough time to go over the small amount of information, but please make sure you go over it because the test still covers that last bit of information. Today we'll be doing your Quizlet work, and you have your final two grammar quizzes. One is the normal one for weeks 15, 16, and this is a post-test quiz to check how much information that you remembered. So please make sure that you do that. Both of them, February 16th and February 18th, are after the final exam. So if you get into trouble, you don't have to worry about this before the final exam. Focus on the final exam if you don't have much time. My suggestion is do both before the final exam. It's a good way to study, and you can forget about it. You do the final exam, everything's finished. But the one really big thing that you still have to do is your final research paper. The final research paper is what we've been doing since the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter with me, and here we are the fourth quarter. This is the final research paper submission. So when you gave me the research references, that was just the front page and the references to each. Now, the final research paper has all of your English writing, the references, and if you want to see an example of what it's going to look like, right here, 4C final paper example, my example, you can check it here. So let's click that, and let's show you what, if you want to get an A, if you want to get a 90, 92, do exactly this, okay? Watch the front page. We did this already, so just take that same front page, use it again. And then I want to see your writing, okay? Now, I was thinking maybe about 800 words, 1,000 words. I'm going to make it even smaller. If you can write 600 words, 700 words, which is about 2 pages of A4, or in this case, only 1.5. That's only 1.5 pages of A4. Oops, sorry. If you make that only 1.5, I can't make it. Let me see if I can. Oh, I want to spin this around. Hang on. Okay. It's only 1.5 pages. So here's 1 page, 1/2 pages. That's about 600, 700 words on A4, and that's enough. If you do this in 12-point double-spaced APA formatting. And don't forget, I want you to do all of this with APA formatting. So that's why the front page is APA format like we did. All of this is APA formatting. If you want to, you can put in the word introduction. You don't have to. If you want to, you can put in the word conclusion. You don't have to. But the references, the same references you posted last time, that was 2 each. This time, you have to have 5 of each one. So 5 books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The journals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I know that with some of you, the research was very difficult and you found only, let's say, 4 websites. Now, if you do a good job through the whole paper, good writing, good formatting, and 5 books, 5 journal articles, if you found only 4 sites, I can forgive that. You can still get an A. I want to show you that I'm not so strict about the number. I'm strict about the quality. So everything, this comma, this period, this bracket, this comma, the date, all of the spelling, this, it goes from straight lines to italicized writing, the underlining of the URL, all of that. I'm going to check all of that. If you want to get an A, don't worry so much about the writing. If you still make mistakes in your writing, some small grammar mistakes, it's or the or to or in, not a problem. If I can understand that, that's fine. More importantly, this is more difficult actually than English, and I'll explain to you why later. Okay, so that is an example of what I want you to do for your research paper. So you can click that and take a look at it again. Basically, you just have to put in your writing. You have your final homework, video and photo upload number 15. And then you have your class survey instructions. Don't worry about this date. I've been using this since last year, so it'll be fine for you. Just make sure that you do the class survey. Now, the final exam. Please remember to be on time. It will start at 10:30. Also, please remember your headphones. Make sure your headphones are okay. Please bring your computer and your phone. In case your computer is broken, you can still do the test on your phone, just in case. Make sure that you have your charging device, all of your cables, and make sure before you start the Safe Exam browser, make sure the headphones are working properly before you start the Safe Exam browser. Also, don't forget your password and your login information. Get that ready on a piece of paper so you can put it in very quickly. Okay, those are all of the things that you guys need to remember for the test next week and your homework for this week. So let's have a good class.